it's Sydney from Sid Plans It Out. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today, I'm going to be doing my March monthly goals, finally. A couple notes before we dive in here. First of all, I feel like my videos are going to be in some strange, potentially in a strange order coming up here, and yeah, it's just how life has been. Also, there's going to be at least a couple videos with naked nails because my nails they just needed like a hot minute. They just needed a break. And yeah, so they're really not cute right now. And yeah, so sorry about that. But they will be cute here again shortly. I just, they needed a break. So here we are on a break. Okay, moving into goals for March. So February was a weird month for me, which, as I'm sure that you all, you know, if you have been hanging out, you know that February had some tough weeks for me, some tough times. And, you know, it happens. It definitely happens. It is what it is. But so sorry, I lost my train of thought. That is a common occurrence with me lately. But so for March, the goals are they're kind of vague, but kind of not. And there's also a little bit less. I say a little bit less and I'm looking at them and I'm like, there's kind of a lot, but kind of less, because I feel like, you know, life was just weird and I just need to take a moment and take a step back kind of thing, you know? I don't know if any of that made sense, but yeah, that's where we're at. So I whited out monthly goals over there because I don't need it to say monthly goals on both sides. Personally, I think it should say monthly goals on one side and then have a blank for you to put the month in, which is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take this Tombow Funisuke and pray that I can write over this whiteout. It's not great, but that's okay. I almost wrote monthly. Lord. This is going to be an interesting video, isn't it? I feel like I've just been out of my groove lately, you know? You know how you get in those kind of moods and stuff where just you don't know, like nothing's really wrong, but you just don't feel right? That's where I'm at right now. I'm going to take this Pigma Micron 05 to put 2023 up here. It would be thicker if I could write harder, but I'm going to tear up all that white out if I do. So we're just going to go with that. And then I'm going to write with this Pigma Micron 03. Also, I pulled out my Makselife markers, but I kind of think that I want to be a little bit extra this month just because, and I think I want to use boxes if I can find boxes that kind of match. So I have rainbow boxes. I think I might need pastel boxes also, and then I'm going to also need, which I don't know why this just occurred to me. Of course, that seems to be how it always goes. I'm gonna need neutral boxes for gray, and then yeah, maybe pastel boxes for that tealish color. We'll see. So there we go. All right, maybe we'll start with those ones so I can move some books off my desk here. So let's just go out of order because why not? Let's see if we can find a teal box. Yeah, these will work. They're a little bit bright, but I kind of like them. They make me happy. Okay, so I think what I want to do here is take, oh, I don't have any of that size box. All right, just kidding. I was gonna say, let's take this size box. I don't have any. So let's just use this one. And I'm going to put, because I have going to church every week and then a daily devotional every week. So those two, they go together. So let's put those in one box. And then the other one, I think I'm gonna use this box, is I want to read 3 books this month, which has been my goal for every month forever, but I start strong and then nothing ever happens. So yeah, That's welcome to my life. I think I'm just gonna cover up that focus section, and then we will just put this over here. Maybe wow, words. Maybe we will also use the markers to make like dots. So let's do that. So I want to go to church every week. However, I am going to be out of town and like working on one of the Sundays. I can't think of which one it is off the top of my head. I didn't fill this in, but March started on a Wednesday, right? So, and it ends on a Friday. So this Sunday I will be out of town. So 1, 2, 3. So it'll really just be 3, which is fine. And I'm really going to try to words. Oh, I'm really going to try to keep up with my devotional when I am on my trip. I usually just do a terrible job when I'm on work trips. I just don't do it at all. But I kind of, you know, I want to not push myself, but maybe hold myself a little bit more accountable on this trip. So we'll do church on Sunday, and then we'll do daily devotional. That was hard for my brain to figure out. These always throw off my life in writing in cursive. Always. Every time. And then we're gonna do read 3 books. I just put lotion on my hands and this marker is like sliding everywhere. All right. So I'm gonna put 3 dots here, even though there are 4 Sundays, because I know I'm gonna be out of town for that one. And I like won't be able to, because of being out of town. All right, there we go. Lord, I'm just gonna throw things in this video, I guess. I should not have put lotion on. That was not the best choice, but that's okay. Let's go to this one really quick, since we have neutral basics out here and we can just grab some gray. So let's do, really the only one that I have is just daily cleaning. So I want that size box. Dang it. That would happen. Wow, I've literally used all of that size box. Obviously, I like that one. I could use the darker gray, but it's definitely like the lighter gray matches better, so we'll just use this. I'm trying, like, there's nothing else that I can really think of that I'm like, yeah, I want to do that this month. So we're just gonna go with this one, and that's fine. So we're gonna put daily. If I can spell it. For some reason that felt very strange and like I wasn't going to spell it right. Definitely lotion was a poor choice. The ability to write is not high right now. I honestly, I kind of want to get a car wash this month also, because spring is coming. I kind of want to get rid of, like, you know, all the gross from my car. So let's just go ahead and put a box in there for that as well. And we'll just use one of these. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm feeling okay today. But like I said, like I feel like this is all I've been saying in videos lately. I apologize. But life is just, I don't know, I've just felt like weird and off lately. So yeah, It's fine. I'm trying to get back into like life, I guess. I don't know. Life just feels strange and I'm like, I don't know. So that's kind of like my focus for March, is to just like feel like myself again. You know, I feel like that has been, let's just finish this side while we're over here. I feel like my problem has just been, life has been feeling like very meh, you know, like I just haven't been really feeling myself. So that's kind of the goal for March, is to just get back into feeling like me. All right, we have our typical wellness goals: PT, water, and movement. I'm also kind of thinking I'm gonna put another one in, actually. And I'm gonna put one in, maybe, if I can find another blue box. Uh-oh, okay. And I'm gonna put in 2 self-care something. I don't know if it's gonna be like a day, a night, something. Just 2 self-care. I know it's gonna look weird, but that's really like, I don't know, because I feel like sometimes you need like a full day, and I feel like other times it's just like, I just need a night where I just don't do anything, you know? So let's do that. Why are those different colors? That's annoying. Okay. I know with JoJo's original books, she did have like some printer issues where like they were printing them on like different presses for like the same colors or whatever, so they did end up with like differences within one book. It's fine. It just kind of threw me off for a second. All right, so 2 self, oh no, I don't know how to spell though. Yikes. Is there another box? I honestly might just put another box instead of trying to pull that one up. I am not feeling that. Is that a waste of a box? I mean, possibly, but it's easier right now. So that's what we're gonna go with. That's fine. 2 self, good Lord, care somethings. I don't know. 2 self-care instances. I don't know. We're just gonna do 2 self-care. That just works better for my brain. That's what we're going with. All right, so daily. I feel like I have to write physical therapy because it's a big old box. And then 80 ounces water. Oh boy, okay, that works. Daily. For some reason, daily writing, putting daily first in that instance didn't make sense in my brain. And then we're going to do, I'm going to put 2 to 3 because I was like 2 or 3. We're going to put 2 to 3. 2 to 3 days a week. Uh-oh, this doesn't really fit. That's okay. Intentional movement. And that one might be hard when I'm on my trip as well, just because I'm going to be like when I'm on my work trip, because they end up being like 12-hour work days, and by the time that's over, I'm done for. So I think I'm just gonna put 3 on that one as well. Water though, I need to make sure that I definitely do that because I stink at drinking water on work trips. It's bad. It's so bad. I just like, I think it's because I have to wear a mask and that just like throws off my whole life. All right. Financial. I was like, okay, we're done. I don't know why I thought I was done. You got a lot left here, Sydney. Good Lord. All right. This green might not be bright enough. Let's, I think pastel had like a really bright green, right? I don't know. Let's find out. Which doesn't actually make sense, but let's look anyway. That's not really it either. But I like that one better, honestly. So we're going to go with that one. Okay. So we're going to do taxes because I am... Actually, that matches pretty well. I just keep forgetting about it. So I need to like write it down somewhere. So, oh, it's crooked. It's fine. I need to write it down somewhere so I can actually like freaking do it. And then we're going to track spending. And then I want a bigger one, but I don't think I have one. I don't. I used them all. How sad. Like I want this size. Dang it! All right. I think we're just gonna do, we'll just do one. And this one's going to be sinking funds and then like with an emphasis on saving for my Europe trip that I'm going on. Like it's a work trip. So like most of like food and stuff is going to be paid, but everything else, you know? Anything else that we want to do for fun, gotta pay for that. So, yeah. All right. We're gonna put taxes very large here because I want to get them done. I don't think it's going to be this week, but we'll see. I might start on them this week and then finish them next week. And by this week, I mean the week of the 6th, the 5th, the 6th, the 6th. I couldn't remember what day Monday was. Okay, taxes. And then I want to track my spending. I set up a new budget notebook. It's literally just like a cheap notebook that I got from Michael's. It's just this. It has like really cheap paper in it, but it's fine. And I'm just tracking my spending in there. And then we're going to do, what was this? Oh yeah. So sinking funds. I think I need another loop there. I don't know. That kind of hurts my head. That works. Okay. I was like, where are all of the bumps? That's right. All right. Sinking funds. And then we're going to put just like an extra little save for Europe. And then I'm also going to Japan in the summer for work. So lots of saving needs to be done, which is a good thing. I mean, I'm glad that I'm getting all these opportunities, but you know, sometimes you're just like, oh gosh, now I have to save all this money. And yeah, it's fine. All right, let's do this one since I just opened to purple. Those purples don't really match either, but that's okay. I want, here we go. Look, I finally have a box the right size. That's what happens when you don't really use purple very often. Okay, I'm just sticking with my normal go home once a week here, which I've actually been doing really bad with. I don't think I've been home in like 2 weeks. But, you know, it's fine. It happens, right? We're trying, like I said, I'm trying to like get back into my life and my routines and my things. I could have gone with that lighter purple. Oh well, that's fine. It'll work. Alrighty. Work and learning. So for this one, oh wow, that's a really bright red. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna go with it. It is very bright though. Okay, for this one, we're gonna do a couple things that like aren't super measurable, but like they're more like reminders, I guess. So one of them, wow, this is like really freaking bright. That's okay. Is going to be, actually, we're going to put one more in there also. And these are kind of going to go together. So I'm going to layer them on each other. Okay, that works. So my trip that I have at the end of the month, I gotta like move things around here, is for my project at work that is going to be done at the end of March. So I just want like a little reminder to myself, right? Like to finish this project strong and like don't let myself get overwhelmed, right? Like there's help available to, you know, get this done and not feel overwhelmed. So that's kind of what this reminder is for here. And then because I'm going to be traveling as well, I would like to start getting ahead like on YouTube, because it always happens that these trips are at the end of the month, which is when it's super busy for YouTube land, because I want to do a currently page and a monthly and, you know, all the things. So need to, I know I usually put YouTube up here, but I'm going to put it down here for maybe the rest of the year, at least for this month, because I'm already here. It makes more sense a little bit for it to be down here. Like it is a personal thing, but it's also like, it is work. Like I got to do work for it. So I think it makes more sense. All right, so we're going to do get ahead / on track, because I feel like I have not been on track. Like last week, there should have been more videos that went up and there wasn't. Because life. Honestly, I just wasn't feeling it. Like I said, life has been feeling a little weird lately, and I don't know. It's just been a strange time. So yeah. Get ahead on track with YouTube. And then I'm going to put, I would like to still post one reel every week, which I've been doing decent with. They're not getting great views. Like none of my stuff is getting the engagement that it used to, but whatever. Not the end of the world. Because let me tell you, I just have to go on like a mini rant here just real fast. I understand people getting frustrated when their stuff isn't getting views because, like, you know, you're taking time to post it. So like that makes sense. But at the same time, nobody wants to hear about, like, nobody wants to hear you complain about the fact that your stuff isn't getting views. Nobody wants to read a story post that's like, I'm not getting any engagement. Please go engage with my stuff. Like that drives me freaking crazy. When people do that, it makes me like want to not go look at any of their stuff. Maybe that's just me being a petty human being, but that's how I feel about it. So there we have it. That might make me a terrible person, but it's how I feel. So yeah. Okay. Fun and recreation. So I want to be more like involved with the Patreon community that I am a part of. It's not my Patreon. Just, I had someone say something. I've had a couple people say, oh, yours? But no, it's not mine. It's just a Patreon from another creator that I'm a part of. So I want to be more involved with that. So we're going to put that here. Because, I mean, well, for two reasons. One, I'm paying for it. Two, I like it. One fun fact with ADHD is object permanence is really hard. So if it's like something that I'm not actively like engaging with or someone, sometimes I forget that they exist. Which I never really like realized was a thing until I saw someone like post about that, and I was like, oh my God, that's so true. I like forget people exist all the time because I just don't interact with them or don't talk to them. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I really like you. How did I forget that you exist? It's because we don't interact enough for my brain to like remember. So good times. So yeah, that one definitely need to like pay more attention to it. And then it's my birthday month, so I want to have like not an over the top treat myself. Obviously, I've been doing a lot of treating myself the last couple weeks, like buying things like a Cricut. But you know, I just want to I want to enjoy the fact that it's my birthday. I feel like for like honestly starting in 2020 because of COVID, I feel like since then, I really have not cared at all about my birthday. I've done nothing. It's been nothing. It's just like a day. So yeah, I kind of want to like pay it more attention, pay it more mind. So we're going to put literally what I wrote in like when I was writing these down beforehand was I literally put birthday enjoyment. Like just enjoy the fact that it's my birthday, and it's my last birthday of my 20s. Big sad, but it's fine. Birthday enjoyment. I'm gonna put treat myself, but like no in the sense of like, I don't want that to be capital. It doesn't have to be like monetarily. I just want to I want to treat myself that day. Like treat myself like it's actually a special day. Did anyone else find that happened to them? I know like I've heard from people who have kids that like when you have kids, you just kind of like sometimes, not all the times, but sometimes your birthday like becomes on the back burner. But obviously like that's not what happened to me. It's just like, so I guess this is maybe more of a question for people where that didn't happen to them, but also like where their like where that didn't happen to them with kids, but then also where like, you know, you had been maybe like paying attention to like your birthday and stuff beforehand. Do you feel like COVID, because of like being, you know, I was gonna say locked up. That's really not the words that I want though. But you know what I mean? Because of not being like able to go out and do things and whatnot, do you feel like your birthday like kind of lost a little bit of the special? Or did you like go out of your way to make it special, and so now it feels even more special? I feel like I should have like gone out of my way to do something, but there really wasn't anything to do. Like I lived alone and I worked in a restaurant and I was busy all the time. So yeah, it was just a hard time, and I feel like in my mind I've still like there's like some carryover, like rollover from that of like what can I even do? But like I can go do things now. Anybody else? Okay, let's move on and finish up this video here. Okay, I need to, personal wise, I want to work on, I know I've been saying this all year. I've been saying this probably for multiple years, but AM and PM routines. they are a struggle for me. They'll work for like a little bit, but I think my problem is I don't give them enough time to work, and then I get distracted and like do something else, and then they like don't happen for a couple days, and then I kind of forget they exist. It's a problem. But yeah, AM and PM routines, I want to like focus on them, and I'm gonna like do this, and I'm going to put, oh geez, that's an ugly arrow, but it's all right. Try new things / find what works, because I feel like I want it to go this certain way, so I keep trying to do it that way, and it's obviously not working for me, so I need to try something different, and I need to just figure out like what actually works for me. Routines are hard. Routines are hard to implement on yourself when you are not, like, when there's not an outside force acting on it. Like, if I was going to an office every day, then I would probably have a routine, but I can literally roll out of my bed and start working. So I don't really have like a routine, because there's no like environmental outside like thing that's making me get up at a certain time, besides like getting up in time to start working, which is 5 minutes, which is like, literally 10 steps from my bed. So it's not like there's not enough outside force there. And then, or like, when you're in school, like you got to go do that. And then you have after school activities, and then you have homework. So like you have to make your time work for you, because otherwise you're not going to get anything done that you need to get done. And there's going to be like consequences and things. Whereas like when you're an adult and you work from home, and you live alone, there's no one to like enforce any of that on you at all. Like, it's just you on your own. Yeah, it's not going so well for me recently. So that is my other thing, is I want to focus on overall routine. So like, what am I going to do when I get off work? Am I going to cook dinner right away and eat dinner? Am I going to work on YouTube stuff? Am I going to like film a reel for Instagram? Like, what am I going to do right when I get off work? That's not get on my phone. That's my other thing. I actually want to add, I don't know if it's going to fit, but we're going to add another one in there, because that just like triggered that in my brain, is that I need to use my phone less. There's like literally none of this size. There's like none of these yellow boxes left. It's a struggle. I don't know when I used all of these yellow boxes, but I used them for something. Let's see if this box will come up. But yeah, so overall routines and like time management. That is one of my biggest things that I want to focus on in March. Nope, that's not going to come up. Okay, that's fine. This actually it kind of goes with this. So I think that'll be fine. We'll just layer it. So, overall, like, my overall life routine, what is that going to look like? Overall routines. Oh, geez. That looks weird, but it's fine. Overall routines and time management. I really hope I spell this word right, and if I don't, please don't come at me. Spelling sometimes, I don't want to say spelling isn't my strong suit, because I'm pretty good at it, but sometimes it doesn't always go the way it should. And then with like this time management and overall routines, what needs to happen there, I know for sure, is less phone. Yeah. Less phone usage. Maybe I'll like track. That actually might be kind of a good thing for me. Because doesn't the iPhone, like, don't iPhones tell you like how much at the end of the day, don't they tell you, or like the end of the week or something, how much you've used your phone? Oh yeah, they totally do. Okay. So they definitely show you. I don't know if it tells you like how many hours overall. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. So maybe I'll just like track this somewhere besides in my phone and figure out how I can make it better, you know? Like figure out where my trends are and what things I can change. I think we're going to do that. So let's put, actually, I'm just going to leave, well, no, let's make little notes here. So less phone usage. We're going to do track/graph phone usage. And then we're also going to do one, I'm going to write that one first. I still want to like, I'm still trying to like unplug by 9 p.m., but I want to do, I don't think I can do a full day of not using my phone. Not right off the bat. That seems like a lot. So let's do like one morning of no phone. So like until noon or 1, no phone. Let's do that. One morning, no phone. I probably could have made that look nicer, but that's okay. And then we're going to do track/graph daily usage. Just to see, because I feel like there's probably some trends there. Like I have a feeling Wednesday, because Wednesday is like a pretty stressful day for me at work, I have a feeling that that is a day that I probably use my phone a lot because I'm just trying to like have something else out there, you know, like have something else besides my work brain. So yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I think it'll be good. This ended up probably being a little bit more things than I really was hoping for March, but I think that they're all really good and they're all going to help me to kind of get back like into myself and like what I'm missing, I guess. Because like I said, life has just felt kind of like meh lately and I haven't really felt like myself. So hopefully working on all of these things and whatnot is going to be helpful. Also, I just realized that that one's not going to work because I won't be here like at all that week. So I'm probably not going to be able to daily clean, you know, because I won't be here. All right, there we go. But yeah, so that's all for me in this video. This turned into a really long, kind of chatty video, but I just like to explain my thoughts with a lot of this stuff because I feel like it's helpful. At least it was to me when I first like started kind of trying to figure this stuff out. So that's going to be all for me in this video. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.